our own our own opinion and get people to respond. You know, and did you know speaking of going back to religion, by the way, because he said that we can respect all faiths. Well, guess what? They got Muslims, ISIS in this country, that do not want you to go to Burger King or to Wendy's or to Carl's Jr. or to McDonald's because of the bacon sandwich. They want to get bacon out of it, or go to Denny's. Denny's too, as well, is also being is under boycott right now from the Muslims community because it's bacon. Because of bacon. Um, I, I don't know what to say.
I think that they have a right to choose what restaurants they want to go to. If they decide that they don't want to go to that restaurant and they want to inform all of their friends that believe that bacon is wrong, then they have a right to do that. It's like the vegan community decided.
They're telling you not to go there. The Muslims are telling you not to go.
They can't eat that.
Wait a minute. The Muslims are telling you not to go. But Lauren, the Muslims are telling you not to go there. And they're telling us, as an American nation, Americans, they're telling us not to go. They said boycott Carl's Jr., boycott these restaurants. That have bacon. In any place that has bacon, boycott. I mean, if it's Wendy's, if it's Sherry's, if it's even Outback, that's got the bacon sandwich, they want you to boycott that. Wait a minute. This is an American institution. You have a right to go there if you don't want to go there. Not force us to do what we don't want to do. Give me a break. And that's what they're doing right now. And that's just not right, Lauren. Go ahead.
I think that there's a difference between what they're doing and force. Now, if they try to shut down the business, it would be one thing.
That's what they're doing.
They're simply speaking to people and saying they have bacon, you shouldn't go there.
No, they want to shut down the business too as well.
Followers, because I don't really know many people that don't love and adore bacon. And in fact, I don't think that I have friends that don't like bacon. I'm pretty sure that's a prerequisite for being friends with me. So I think people who don't like bacon are a little scary. But
yeah,
I mean,
a little scary.
I think that their right to say that is the principle that America was founded on. The idea that you can say anything you want, as long as they don't commit violence against them, or they don't try and shut them down for bad business practices just because they serve bacon. They're not doing anything wrong. They're welcome to say as much as they like about how these places.
Well, and they want to shut the business down too. They want you to shut down a business, go in there and raid the kitchen basically, and basically murder the cooks. Basically, that's what they're telling you to do. I mean, that's pretty outrageous.
Have they said to murder the cooks? Because that's a different story.
Yeah, they want you to murder the cook. Yes, they do. They actually want you to, because the guy who's actually cooking the bacon, they want you to go and murder the cook, murder the chef. Basically, yeah, they want you to do an act of terrorism. That way, that would become an infidel to the Muslim, to the ISIS community. They want you to do that. Yes, they do. That's scary.
Well, if there's an application of violence, then that is overstepping the line.
Yeah, it is.
No longer freedom of speech is now a threat
Right.
to human life. So I believe in the non-aggression principle. I believe that no human being should aggress or state that they're going to aggress against somebody because violence is never the answer. Violence never solves anything. Only the conversation after the violence.
Well, as you know, ISIS is
being dead.
Well, ISIS itself is a terrorist organization. But as you know, Lauren, ISIS is a terrorist organization anyway. They're on a do not fly list. They got Guantanamo Bay, Cuba down there. Cub Gitmo, and they're releasing terrorists. And these guys are telling us Americans not to go to Burger King. If we do, they'll murder us, and they want to go murder the chef. I mean, that's pretty darn evil. That's pretty. I don't know what to call that. you're a woman. I want to know from you. Go ahead, from a woman perspective. Go ahead, Lauren.
Well, I don't think my perspective as a woman is very relevant, but I do believe that my voice as an individualist and a lover of peace is very relevant.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that, once there are threats of violence, of course, those people have overstepped their boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
And, but I'm just going to go back on anything regarding just free speech is, protected in the Constitution. I think that's great.
Right.
I think that it doesn't even need to be protected in the Constitution. It's man's basic rights as human beings.
Mm-hmm.
And we're born with a voice and have a right to use it. And, but I think that once you use that voice to threaten somebody else's life, then you should lose that right. I mean, that's really all I have to say on that topic.
Well, it's like this. Well, it's like Black Lives Matter too, as well. It's taking a blanket. I was like, this is ridiculous. I mean, this is another group out there trying to hurt on men and women in law enforcement. Who are serving and protecting our communities right now. That's not right either, is it, Lauren? That's not right, is it?
Sorry, repeat the question?
Well, I want to know if that's not right either. But having these Black Lives Matter, telling that officer picking a blanket, they want to hurt our men and women who are serving and protecting our communities. They want to go hurt them. That's not right either, is it?
Well, are you talking about
Black Lives Matter?
men and women that aren't in their territory?
No, I'm saying Black Lives Matter, telling that taking a blanket, they want to hurt our men and women in uniform who are serving and protecting our community.
We're talking about the Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
I would like to think I'm more informed on that situation than I actually am, but the truth is that there's a lot of issues with both sides, and I think that it's not a topic that I know enough about objectively. I'm being told a lot of things, I'm reading a lot of things, but I haven't seen the situation, and it's a lot of he said, she said at this point, and I don't really think I have an opinion that's informed enough to give on the situation.
That's fine. I just want to know from you if you want this,
But it's a perfectly valid question. So the problem is that there's just not enough information out there. Because first of all, it's the mainstream media that's spreading most of it, and we all know how good of a job they do at doing their job.
Right. Well, here's the thing, though. With the go breed up on Sheriff David Clark in Milwaukee. Read him up about what he said about Black Lives Matter. Sheriff David Clark of Milwaukee. And he's a black sheriff, by the way, 4-star sheriff. And this guy served his community. And he said these people are nothing more than a terrorist organization, just like ISIS, because they want to hurt men and women in uniform who are serving and protecting a community. Is it wrong for an organization to want to hurt our men and women in uniform? Because this is what Black Lives Matter does, by the way. And it is not a they got people in this group who are white supremacists, by the way.
I totally understand. I will have to read about it more.
Okay.
And, I would be very interested in talking to you about it another time.
That's fine.
Like, have you back on?
That's fine. Oh yeah, I can have you back on. Sure, no problem there.